Okay. Ito bago kayo pumasok sa DOE, politiko kayo, hindi po ba? Okay. Ang gusto kong tanongin ito, uh, the elephant in the room, hindi naman kaya napaboran nitong si Leandro Leviste. Una, dun sa pagkakakuha niya ng prangkisa para sa solar para sa bayan. Tapos isang kumpanya niya nabigyan ng sangkatutak na service contracts. Hindi kaya malaking factor doon yung anak siya ni Loren Legarda at isa
I've
siyang
been
Leviste.
I've been asked this for so many times, and to the credit ni Leandro, he was really a very promising personality at such a young age. No, um, would the question is say if there was any influence on him getting all these privileges? I'm not sure. I don't know if there was an active part on the part of the senator, but um, siguro, at the very least, siguro at the most, siguro dahil apelido niya, no? Because he's a Leviste. But I'm not sure. I don't wanna, I don't wanna say anything na baka, mali, ano. Pero, the influence, it could be, but I don't know if it was the deciding factor in him getting a franchise and getting all these contracts.
Kasi diba?
Kasi hindi naman kami magbibigay ng kontrata kung hindi naman siya pumapasa sa evaluation eh. Yun lang yun eh. As to the franchise, that's for Congress na.
Hindi kasi nung panahon na yon, yung sa prangkisa, nanay niya hindi po ba nakaupong senadora? Okay. Although officially, nung butuhan na sa prangkisa, I think the mom abstained. Okay. Pero did it really make a big difference? Ligarda ka eh. So ano bang isipin ng mga kasama niya? Of course, I'm just thinking out loud and this is what many of our people are
Christian,
thinking.
you have a point there. And that's exactly why we have the constitutional provision on prohibition of public officials having privileges and franchise, no? Kasi dapat i-divest nila because of conflict of interest. Not that you will actually do it, whether you do it or not, pero prohibition na yun eh. So, that's the whole purpose of that provision in the Constitution. Kaya maybe, I don't know. I'm not sure.
Okay. I just want to bring that up.
Yeah, I know. It's been asked several times already, but I don't want to assume. Kasi mukhang may abilidad naman yung si Leandro nung nag-a-apply siya for all this the contracts and the franchise.
Mukha namang maabilidad, Secretary.
Hanggang ngayon.
As it has been shown, mukha namang maabilidad. Okay, isa kong tanong po, Secretary. Dun sa mga panayam ni Congressman Leviste, pilit niyang nililiko yung issue doon sa Cabral Files, no? Na pinapalabas na itong investigasyon, itong pagsilip sa kanyang mga kumpanya, kasama na yung pagmumulta dito sa Solar Philippines, parang may kaugnayan doon sa kanyang mga revelasyon patungkol po sa flood control scandal. Anong tingin niyo ron?
Let's not hide behind the Cabral Files. Kung mali yan, mali talaga. If you're fined for a legal reason, for a contractual obligation, that Cabral Files does not excuse you from that. It's the right time kasi every year kasi, Christian, we terminate. In 2019, may na-terminate na yan. Noong 2024, how many was that? 32 of his contracts. No, 15 of his contracts were terminated. In 2025, 13 na naman. Di ba? I mean, it's been done over the years. Now, ngayon na sinasabi na medyo na timing namin, but we always do this. This is a regular activity or of the OE, and it's our mandate to regulate our investors or our developers. Now, just because there's Cabral Files, we're not supposed to terminate. That's parang ganun yung gusto niya sabihin na ginagamit lang namin ito. No, of course not. It's one thing that we have been using. Cabral Files just happened recently. But this one, we've been doing this. We've sent them termination letters before 24, during 2024, and now 2025 and 26.
Okay.
Mali, I mean, if we don't give him the termination, that would be a violation of our mandate.
Okay. Tsaka kanina, no, kung dun sa panayam niya, sinasabi niya, although paulit-ulit niya binabanggit ito, no, dun sa kanyang pag-expose noong corruption sa DPWH, na talagang ang laking corruption naman talaga, sinasabi niya, hindi raw niya, ang maganda sa kanyang sitwasyon, hindi niya kailangang magnakaw. Dahil self-made siya. I'm just paraphrasing it. And I think sinabi pa nga niya, yung sweldo raw niya sa Kongreso, pati yung MOE allocations, hindi niya kinukuha. So, hindi niya kailangan.
That's beside the point.
Yeah. Gusto ko
Diba?
siya idikit dito, no? Sige.
Ano nga
Go
yun?
ahead. Hindi, kasi nga, kung merong question sa kung paano niya nakuha yung kanyang bilyones, mawawala ng saysay yung pagpapabibo at pagsasabi na hindi ko nga kinukuha yung sweldo ko at hindi ko kailangan mangurakot.
Correct.
Di ba?
But even if you don't get your salary or sobrang yaman ka, the point is you violated the contract and you should be fined. Just because you're a good person doesn't mean that you're not subject to the law or the contractual obligations. Meron kang obligasyon dito eh. I think parang ano yan eh. Kung sa kaso yan, parang Your Honor, you're tawag dito, misleading the witness.
Nililiko.
Diba?
Okay. Paano nga pala, Secretary, kung hindi magbayad ng multa itong Solar Philippines?
That will come to, we'll find legal recourse for that. We've already talked to the Department of Justice, Solicitor General, and we'll also talk to the SEC, PCC, and all those agencies.
Tapos, finally, Secretary, no? Ano bang leksyon ang pwedeng mapulot natin dito sa nangyari dito sa service contracts ni Leandro Leviste at saka doon sa prangkisang binigay sa kanya bilang privilege ng Kongreso pero hindi naman napakinabangan?
Well, for DOE, we know what we learned already for this. We don't want this kind of investors. We don't want flippers. You don't play with the economic situation of the country and the life and day-to-day lives of our people. Hindi mo nilalaro yan yung kasi this is connected to the economy and to the livelihood of our people. Dapat hindi ginagawa yan. Now, I think the lesson here is we need to go. We need to learn our country. We can make money with our country, but don't sacrifice naman our people. Ako ayoko talaga. I'm so frustrated with this, and I'm so disappointed. Kasi these are contracts that we rely on. These are contracts that we have given privileges. And ang lesson dito is, we have to be stricter. We have to be discerning in what type of companies that enter into renewable energy. Kasi if we have the likes of this, the flippers and yung mga opportunists ng mga companies, then I don't think our country will get what it deserves. Ngayon po, we're scrambling, but I really determined to make up for that and then reach the targets that we have. So, cautious lang tayo sa mga types of these companies, I guess, Christian.
And of course, siguro maganda idagdag dyan, sana, hindi ko sinasabang ito yung nangyari, maging agnostic in terms of granting the service contracts.
Yeah,
Agnostic pagdating
no more,
doon sa political influence or perceived political influence
yes, we're
carried by
correct.
certain applicants.
We commit to really review more and more our policies to make sure that this kind of thing doesn't happen again.